biding their time. No se frutas mameros you have dreamed of now. It is time for the fruits of labor to be born. You've been waiting for, drifting deep into the promised valley. So close your eyes and you shall see the light. Can miracles be made to stay when all they can do is to slay? Can they stand against their fate? Unless time will have its way. Years gone by 1,000 times, you come into sight. The star of golden lights, the echo of distant chimes, thousands of tales intertwine, weary souls biding their time. No se frutas mameros Glorious festival, all that Years gone by 1,000 times, you come into sight. Hey, 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 the stir of golden lights, the echo of distant chimes, thousands of tales intertwine, weary souls biding their time. No se frutas mameros Glorious festival, all that you have dreamed of. Now it is time for the fruits of labor to be born. You've been waiting for, drifting deep into the promised valley. So close your eyes and you shall see the light. Can miracles be made to stay when all they can do is to sway? Can they stand against their fate? Unless time will have its way. Years gone by 1,000 times, you come into sight. Hey, hey, the stir of golden light. Can miracles be made to stay when all they can do is to sway? Can they stand against their fate? Honest, time will have its way. Years gone by 1,000 times, you come into sight.
Sorry, were there two audio? Were there two audio sources there for a second? Oops, I'm sorry. I have been having crazy audio issues, and it is driving me insane. So I told you guys last stream that we were doing this for one. I told you that I actually had a recording for part of the quest because they let you replay it for a limited time. But I couldn't get the audio for it to work properly. So I couldn't. Okay, well, I guess technically. Okay. Two things were happening. Let me get in the game real quick because this song is great, but it's very distracting. So two things were happening, and in both cases, it was not what I wanted. So the first issue was I wanted to do a media capture of the actual video itself, but it wouldn't even recognize that it was there. Like, OBS would not recognize that it existed. And then I thought, okay, we'll do a window capture instead. Oh wait, no, I tried the window capture first. And it didn't like that. It wouldn't recognize it. And then I tried a media source instead, and the audio wouldn't play on my end. It will play for the stream, it will not play for me. And I could not figure out how to fix it. And yes, I did change the output settings. What is it called again? I did change it to monitor and output. I did change that. I did change it to that. It's not working. It's driving me crazy. So I asked Kiara to help me out and test the audio, make sure everything's okay. If it's too loud or too quiet or whatever, just please tell me, because I have no idea of knowing. Kiara says it's good now, but we'll find out. Wait, what happened? Audio issues is what happened. Audio was fine, actually. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm sure you said that prematurely, but no, it was not. Oh, no, wait, you made with the two audio sources. Never mind. You're right. What do you think of it? Why is it... Wait a second. Wait. Okay, I know what's going on. It's playing the video in the background already. It's playing the video already. Oops. It's like, oh, that's why there's multiple audio sources playing. It was literally the video playing already. Okay, well, I just paused it. We're good. It's not a blurry stream without scuff, I guess. I can finally make it to a stream and I can stick around too. Nice! I am taking you on a tour. Because unfortunately, I can't just replay the quest. Also, check it out. I got a new sword. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's because I'm pressing the buttons. Look, I got a new sword. The one I had before was kind of more like it's more of a rapier blade, and this one's more of a longsword blade, which is more what I wanted. Where's the old one? This is the old one, and it's very pretty, but it's a rapier blade. And I wanted a longsword blade, and now I have it! It's perfect. I like it. I did have to spend money for it, but money well spent, I would say. Notice new sword, very nice. Thank you, thank you. Also, if my voice sounds a little weird, it is very smoky here today. It was smoky here yesterday and the day before, but it is worse today, and my throat hurts a lot. I've already had cough drops, it didn't help. So I might be a little bit croaky, just a tiny bit. I've gone through a bunch of water already. In fact, I should probably go get my other water bottle. So yeah. Now, who invited you? Who invited you, Serg? Honestly. All you do is come into my streams and just be rude. Had you been anyone else, you would have been banned. Maybe I should ban you. Maybe I should ban you. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, wait, what is that? I don't think I've ever seen this before. What are you? This must be... Is this from the new... Is this from the new outfit? I've never seen this before. It's cute. Oh. Oh. What? Did it just explode? Okay. Well, that's cute. I've never seen it before. Oh wait, it's gone. It's gone already. Grumpy art player. So yeah, I guess. Or do I even need to? I mean, it's tradition. Let's just do my let's do my standard pulls quick. By the way, these are both very gorgeous, but I have to resist. This has a lion mount. It has a lion mount. Look at it. But I already have the unicorn. I don't need it. Technically, the lion is better though, because look, you can fight with it. So it's technically better. Also this. Look at her. Absolute queen. Literally, I need her, but I'm resisting. I don't have the pulse to spare. But look at this. Look at the ballerina too. Oh, I'm resisting so hard. It's so pretty. I wish I had unlimited money. Unfortunately, I'm poor. Especially after what I spent for this sword. I'm not telling you, but if you know, you know. Already been 3 months since I played Nikki. Maybe you should play again. Although, you're not gonna get that sword unless you pay for it. I was gonna say, come get the sword, but, don't. Alright, I was doing polls. That's right, that's not the right button. I have 6, 7. Alright. I need to pull out all the stops on Nikki because of Lad's drama. I mean, they're not really doing anything different or special right now. I mean, then again, I I haven't gone to the new area yet because I don't think I can even get there yet before I start the new main quest. Which I hope I can get to today. I think I should be. As long as the tour doesn't take too long. I am gonna have to paraphrase my notes to hopefully get through it faster. Hey, Grandma, go back to sleep. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm genuinely confused. Alright, skip. Can I get 2? Nope. Okay, well, I'm 3 away from getting the full evolution. I am 3 away from getting... Let me please work. I'm 3 away from getting this! The bioluminescent one. It's very cute. I like it. I want it. Then I can go for the last evolution of the swan one. It's 6-7 joke. It is already dead. Hey. Are you sure it's dead? Because I see the youngins saying it all the time. Living an early 2026 Heiress. Just to be clear, I hate the 6-7. I was just like, it's 6. Someone's gonna make a joke anyway. So I did it. Okay. Are you guys ready? Actually, let me use my energy quick because I actually wait, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, but thanks. What I meant. This is what I meant to do. The youngins. Yeah, I forgot to log in yesterday, so I should probably use my energy now so I don't keep wasting it. Give me the orb. Thank. That is all the orb I needed. Goodbye. Except it's not all the orb I need. Evolutions or not evolutions, glow ups for outfits are so expensive. What I just got me will not glow up an entire outfit, if I recall correctly. Not, yeah, no, it wouldn't. I think it would. Would it? Let me test that theory. Oh my gosh. Why is the game so laggy today? Why am I having so many issues? What shall I glow up today? Have I leveled this at all? I have not. See? You see how expensive this is? I just got, what was it, 3,500 from doing that? It's so expensive! I used all my energy and I got 3,500, I'm pretty sure, if I'm recalling correctly. That's more than 3 days worth of energy. Of capped energy. Crazy. Okay, I think I can just start. I wrote all these notes, but to be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. All right. Well, I guess let's just start from the beginning. I guess we'll test my narration skills. All right. That's what I wanted. I'm betting 15 bleppy tokens on this stream crashing at least once. I really hope it doesn't. Please don't. Please don't bet, because then it'll happen. Please don't bet on that. I don't know what's happening. I have everything I needed to close. I mean, I guess I could technically close Discord just to help a little bit. Hello, new here. Welcome to the stream, Daher. Welcome. How you doing? Oh, new here. I'm Risa. Ah, very good. Alright. Okay, actually, while this elevator takes me up, I need to go get some more water. I'll be right back. What is happening with my stream? Can you guys see these? What are these things? What is happening? Have those been there the whole time? What are you? What are you? I can't even click it. Okay, well I got rid of it. I guess it was my reactive PNGs. Why were they doing that? Were they there the whole time? And no one told me? You guys never tell me anything! You never tell me anything! What the heck? Okay, well, I'll be right back! Hello. Okay. With how much I'm chugging water, I feel like I'm gonna have to pee really bad by the end of this stream. Okay! Well, let's... I don't know why, I'm getting really nervous. I have no reason to be. I guess it's just because I'm doing something new that I've never done before, and I'm retelling tales of old, not really old, tales of new. Alright. Oh, he's here! Hello, Miguel. How are you doing? Well, fancy that, because the quest starts with Miguel inviting us. He gives us a call. Well, he texts us and he invites us to his office, and when we get to his office, he invites us to become a witness, what they call it, for the tide sending ceremony, which is... Oh my gosh, I'm kind of regretting doing this already. I feel like I'm doing this poorly already. Okay, so... The quest starts with Nikki texting us, and he invites us here. And when we get here, he invites us to be the witness to play the fairy song at the tide sending ceremony, which is where they guide the souls to go towards reincarnation. And there was also this whole thing with a locket on his desk, and he doesn't want to talk about it. So that was that. Then we get interrupted by Lucian, which is Mr. Himbo. We come out here. I think it was like right here. I think he's like right here, and he's getting harassed by a little soul, little orb. Just a little light. He's just getting harassed by like a little bug, and he's being pestered by it, and we find out that it's a soul that's refusing to reincarnate, I guess. I'm gonna break up the icons. This is they were only up for a short time. I was trying to remember where they came from. I've seen them before, I just forgot what they were for a second. Anyway, like I say, I hope I can get through this quickly, because I'm really regretting this already. So, we find out from him that there's a bunch of souls causing a ruckus in town, and we had volunteered to go help and try and get them to reincarnate, because they're all refusing. So... Let's go. Let's jump through the window. If this is gonna be really awkward, I'm gonna laugh about it. So, causing a ruckus somewhere around here. Where were they? They were at the very end, weren't they? Were they? Where were they? Oh wait, they were in here. Okay, they were in here. There was two of them. And they were playing some really awful music. Tell us a story, be brave. I'm trying! I feel so awkward. I've never done something like this before. It's a lot harder than it seems. So yeah, they're in here. They're playing some really awful music. And then they see the ferryman coming to come get them to reincarnate. They're like, oh, better dip. So they run off. And we chase them. And then we catch up to them. And they realize we can see them. I need to stop. I need to stop laughing! I mean, I should laugh. Should I laugh? Anyway. Let me recheck my notes. I wrote all the notes. So far, I'm just going off blindly based off what I remember. Ah! This is so hard. Why is this so hard? Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. So, we follow them, and when we catch up to them, we learn that there's a group of souls that are getting ready to throw a farewell party for the other souls. And apparently there's someone they refer to as boss handling the whole thing. Apparently they didn't want other people to know about it, though, for some reason. They didn't want the living to know about it. I guess it's because it's getting in the way of getting the ferryman to get the souls to reincarnate, but they're gonna reincarnate, so I don't see what the issue is. So we find out where they're all gathering, and we meet. Actually, let me go there now. Oh, this is a lot harder than it looks. Where is that teleport? Is there a teleport up here? I swear there was. Isn't there? Well, we might be running. Well, this is going very not smooth. I hope you guys can at least laugh at me being a girl failure. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we have to go climbing. Where's my... This is what we need. Now that I'm doing this, I'm not even... not even 100% positive this is where it is. The more coherent than I'll ever be, so that's a low bar. Me and coherent do not go in the same sentence. Where was it? Where are you? How about we fly there? Will that help me find where it is? I'm fairly certain it was somewhere. Somewhere around here. Oh my gosh. This is already cursed. It's funny, but also interesting. I think you're being too hard on yourself. Okay. Okay, I swear it was around here. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Where was it? Oh my gosh, I really should have marked it on the map. Here? It might have been right here. I think it was right here. However, this is not rendering properly, and that's probably why I didn't recognize it. So yeah, it's here. Improperly rendered, but it was here. And I'm being attacked. Hey, Momo, can you... Where are you? Momo? Momo, why are you not... Where the heck is Momo? Momo! You're supposed to be able to fight now. What the heck were you doing? Okay, well, anyway. This was the spot. This was the spot. More specifically, we come over here. Was it over here? Was it over here? Oh no. This is so incredibly cursed. I hate myself. I'm sad this game has so many rendering issues. I don't usually have these issues though. That's the thing. I don't know. It's weird. I swear there was a tree here. Like one of those trees. Where is it? I'm such a failure. Okay, well this is where they were throwing the party. I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay, anyway, so we meet this person that they call Boss, and she's just like this little floating skull. And she's wearing a cape too. You know, cute little skull creature. And she tells us to refer to as Bones. Just Bones. Glad you're at least trying to break outside your comfort zone, though. This is content regardless. I'm glad you think so. So I guess Bones has been staying in the boneyard instead of reincarnating because she has some unfinished business that she cannot recall what it is. So she's been hanging out, and she is just chilling. Hanging out with the other souls and throwing a party for them, I guess. And but she remembers there is something that she needs to do. So we ask her if we can help her out and help her find her memories so she can reincarnate without any regrets. And she's like, oh, well, sure, go ahead, but someone's already tried to help me 28 times. Someone's trying to help me figure out my memories 28 times and hasn't worked, but sure, give it a shot. So she takes us to... This time I know where I'm going. She takes us... over here. Which is the cultivarium. And we're trying to figure out what the heck this has to do with her memories. And she still can't figure it out. But Nikki's like, well, if this is where you keep going, there must be something. So we end up finding like a little, like, glowing ball of fire. Just like a glowing... What was it? Is it an orb? Hold on. Sorry, this is not the cultivarium. The cultivarium is somewhere else. I was looking for the name in my head and I couldn't find it. I looked over at my notes. I just could not. Hello, me, alright? He said hi to you. How are you doing? Sorry, let me check my notes. Why did I put space shop? This is not a space shop. I think I meant to write spice shop, because these are spices. I was thinking this was like a medical place, so my brain wasn't even thinking of spice, but I think that's right. I think this is supposed to be a spice shop. Not gonna lie, I'm doing bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope I can cheer you up. That is kind of the goal of me being a VTuber. I hope I can make your day a little bit brighter. So anyway, spice shop, not a space shop. So yeah, she thinks this might be related to her memories, but she's really not sure. And then Nikki notices like a little blue light, and we go towards it, and we end up in one of her memories. And there we find out her name is Astrid. Did we find her name is Astrid? Wait, I'm getting my notes all mixed. Okay, well. Okay, so we learned that she was a healer and a mentor. And that's when we go to the Cult of Erica, which is over here. I'm so good at this, guys. And then at the Cultivarium, we learned that her name is Astrid. And then, but we learned it in a very specific spot. I really should have read through these before I started the stream. I was so sure that I could just like read these as I went, and I'm not doing a very good job. All right, well, let's go to the Cultivarium. do, 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 do. Crab yoink or not. Oh, nope. I told you guys that I'm really bad at finding buttons on my keyboard. Alright. Yes, so we come over here. Seeing as she's a healer and a mentor, we figure that this is where she worked. And we get here and she's like, yeah, I don't like it here. And Momo's like, this is... Momo's like, yeah, I don't think anyone likes being at work. So then we come over here. Come over here. Is it here? I wonder if it's still here. I don't think it is. No, it's not still here. Well, we come here and she realizes that her name is Astrid. And she remembers that this is her classroom. And something I would also like to mention is that while I was doing this quest, I kind of realized that I hadn't really explored this area at all. So I was doing a lot of exploring, and I was reading the random lore books that are scattered around, and I actually did see... got ignored. I didn't ignore you. I even replied to you. I didn't ignore you. I don't know what you're talking about. Are your notes coherent to you at least? Yes, my notes are coherent to me. And in fact, they got a little bit too detailed. They got a little too detailed towards the end. And that's also a problem. But yes, we got to... Where was I? We got here, she realized this is her classroom, and I'm exploring around, reading all the different lore books that are scattered around. And I noticed that there's the name Astrid, you know, said multiple times in these lore books. And this was even before that I got to the part in the quest where we find out her name is Astrid. So I'm like, oh, that was you. And in one of those lore books is actually a letter from Medeo and Astrid's reply to her. I don't remember the exact contents of it off the top of my head. I'm sure you can go find it, but we're just gonna continue. Yeah, we'll find out what was basically in that letter later anyway, so don't worry your little head about that. So yeah, we figure out pretty quickly just by exploring plus doing the quest that Astrid and Medeo are connected. And then checking my notes. Alright, so that thing I was talking about that I was wondering if it was still there, there was like a little carved doll, like a little wooden carved doll on the boxes right over here. And it gives Bones a flashback because... Okay, so actually before that, we touched this doll. Did we touch it? I'm pretty sure we touched it. I didn't write that in my notes at all. But yeah, we find this doll and it like gives us a nice costume change. You know, Infinity Nikki. We get costume changes for no reason sometimes. But when we get this costume change, Astrid/Bones, she gets a flashback because it looked like an outfit that she once wore. And someone carved a doll for her as a farewell gift based on it. And that's when we realized her name was Astrid. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. That's what I have written on my notes. That's how we find out her name is Astrid. Bullet points are nice, but they can be hard to put into words. See, I have, like, detailed bullet points. And the problem is just that they're kind of too long. Next time I prep by doing a mock tour before stream. I did not have time for that, Reza. I did not have the option to do that. Alright, so let me check my notes again. Okay, so we go asking around about Astrid, what she was like when she was alive, and basically we find out that she was loved and hated by people, well, specifically students, and very much loved by her colleagues. But she resigned very suddenly, and no one knew why. And then Mikhail actually texts us again, and we go meet up with him back in his office again. So here we go again. Please reread your notes before stream. Look! I know I should have. I just didn't. I was so sure. I was so sure I could just, you know, read my notes quick and just go. Alright, elevator, take me up. Take me up to Mr. McGill again. Take me, take me. Go, 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 go. I just want to go to all the different locations just so you kind of have a setting in mind while I'm talking about it. That's right over here. Wait, wait. Hello, Mr. McGill. You texted me. Alright, we get here and we find him and Anger are actually arguing with each other. Because I guess McGill's been getting really obsessed with this locket I mentioned earlier. As a boy failure, I can't blame you for being a girl failure. I'll fix it someday, I swear by it. But yeah, so they're arguing over this locket that Anger found. The locket itself was found among the remnants of the Dolocysts. So, as you can imagine, it's probably Medeo's locket, and that's the same reason McGill is getting a little obsessed over it. So, while we're here, McGill tells us what we already know about Astrid. Astrid / Bones. Because he was also looking into it. And... oh no, wait, no. He was about the party and the souls. I'm so stupid. I need to read my notes properly before I talk. Okay, so he's talking about the souls, you know, not refusing to reincarnate, and they're having a party, and they're being led by Boss. Otherwise Bones. And, Astrid. Bones is Astrid. They go back and forth all the day, and it gets really confusing. I mean, I know... who is Medeo to... Medeo. Medeo is McGill's sister. And she's the main baddie of the Itzaland arc, at least. She was up until the end of the last quest. She's not anymore. Did you watch that stream? Because otherwise you're about to get hard spoiled. You're about to get hard spoiled, because this quest is all about, like... It's all about Medeo. Oh, I remember. There you go. Yeah, this is all about, like, Medeo, and, it's basically kind of like explaining things that we didn't already know about what happened there. Nikki, please shut up. I wasn't there for it, but I skimmed it. Okay, good. So you should at least have an idea of what happened. And if you don't... oops. Okay. So while we're there, we actually asked McGill if we can have access to private archives on Astrid's past. And he comes with us because he wants to read through the records about Medeo. And so we go to the archives. Let's go, Miguel. Follow me, please. I know you won't, but... Yeah, I got the cliff notes. I hope you at least saw the most important part to why this quest exists. Alright. Archives. Archives. Actually... Now's a great time for the unicorn. The unicorn will get us places. Let's go. Good night. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Stop! I can never remember which button it is to get on the horse. So I just press all three of them until it does the right one. Alright. Then we go to the archives. I mean, is it a spoiler if we already passed that part? It might be a spoiler if you didn't see that part. If you skimmed, it's very possible you missed something very vital. Alright, well, we come here to the archives. And when we get here, let me check my notes quick before I start talking. Okay, actually, on the way to the archives, he talks to us about the locket, which is where we learned it was found among the Dolluses. And we learned it was Medea's. I already told you all that. But Miguel says that it contained something important, but now that he had it, it was empty. And apparently the locket was also a gift from Astrid. So, now that we're here at the archives, we meet a woman at the front named Miss Otali. That's not really important, but we talked to her for a little bit. And she bars us from seeing the private files until Miguel requests them because, you know, he's the clan chief. He gets what he wants. But apparently Miss Otali was a neighbor and a friend of Miguel and Medea's parents. And then after their parents passed, she took care of them. Is Miss Otali here? Is she an NPC that's just in the world? Come to think of it. I'm not seeing her anywhere. Not that she's not here, but I'm not seeing her. Anyway. But yeah, they reminisce for a little while. And then she starts talking about Medea. And when she does, it catches Bone's attention. And kind of like it made her remember something. She did. Spoiler alert, antagonist can no longer antagonize. Okay, so yeah, it catches Bone's attention when she starts talking about Medea, you know, being like very mature for her age, and I guess Miguel was very childish for his age. He's the younger brother, so he gets away with it. But Miss Otali does not know that Medea has passed away. In fact, that has not become public knowledge yet. So after this, we look around the archives and we find 3 things. Find that Astrid was one of the victims in the disaster 5 years ago. And they found her body at the memorial site, which is... Can we get up there quick? Pretty sure this takes us to the memorial site. Chat, we're already 1/5 through her notes. Library of Alexandria style. Actually, I'm getting through these a lot faster than I thought I would. I'm pretty sure the memorial site is up here. I mean, we're coming back here anywhere, but I mentioned it, so I'm gonna show it to you. Is this not the memorial site? Oh yeah, it is. It's over there. You get the gist. There's a bunch of gravestones and stuff. Alright, now we go back to the archives. See, have some faith. I mean... I don't know. I mean, if you're just going through notes, it'll go by faster anyway. But anyway, we find 3 different things. One of which was that Astrid was... Get off the elevator! Okay, anyway, we find out that she was a victim of the disaster from 5 years ago, which we learned about in the main quest. And then we find Astrid's resignation letter stating that she was leaving for personal reasons and could no longer serve as a healing mentor. There was an attempt to get her to stay, but she had already made up her mind. And then thirdly, Medea's name was not under the list of students under Astrid's name. Onto the record for her students. So they theorized that maybe someone took them out, or maybe someone took them out, or they were withheld. You're the most lore accurate VTuber, I swear. Always nervous and get I want to tell you to shut up and deny it, but I can't. So yes, we find out all of that, and then we find another one of those glowy blue, like, the glowy blue things. The memory spaces is what I called it in my notes. And then we go inside of it, and then reading. And then we see Astrid. She's reading medical documents, and she sees that Medea has applied for the Dragon Breath potion, which is supposed to, like, it doesn't cure their soul rift symptoms, but it does kind of, it helps with the symptoms. It treats the symptoms. It doesn't cure the disease. Yeah, she applied for it 14 times. And then Astrid realized that she's been in agony for a long time and kind of mumbles about saying something wrong to Medea. And Astrid's taking it upon herself to do something about it, I guess. I need some water. I need some water. My throat's getting dry, I'm sorry. So nervous. I'm doing my best, but I'm nervous. I'm not good at unscripted narration. I can't even deny being at Cinderella, so we're both good. Okay. So, and then at the end of the memory, you know, I'm just gonna read my notes out loud. At the end of the memory, we find Astrid confronting Medea and asking if she was alright. But Medea doesn't answer and walks away. And then she said, so even though I destroyed Medea in the end, I was the one who led her astray. I don't deserve to be a mentor. And now whether or not Astrid was responsible for Medea's crimes comes into question. Then we leave the memory space and meet up with Miguel and Momo. And of course, we don't want to believe she had anything to do with it. We like Bones/Astrid. She's fun. She's just kind of... You know, I'm realizing I didn't really explain... I didn't really explain her personality. She's kind of very overly... She's kind of arrogant. She's very much like I'm special and... But she's fun. She's fun. She's a character for sure. I don't really know how to explain her personality, but that's the best I could do. I'm bad at explaining personalities. This quest is no exception. Doesn't even have to do with me being nervous. I'm just really bad at doing that in general. So yeah, we don't want to believe she had anything to do with it. But then we hear a sound from somewhere inside the archive. So we go back and look for the source of the sounds, and we find the remains of Bones. We find Bones as Bones. she's no longer a floating bone and floating skull and cape. It's just a pile of bones now. And we find it over a file, and we realize that she had read the file and regained some of her memories, returned to her spirit form, and ran off. And then we look up at the sky and see a bunch of restless souls just flying around and having a big fuss. And then we come back here. We love quirky white girls. Yeah, she's pretty quirky. I like her. I don't know how to explain her, but she's fun. Can I get up there with the unicorn? How much issue am I gonna have if I try doing that? I'm trying to double jump like I like I do with my wolf in Pal World. Okay. Can I please? Okay. Then we come back here. Hi, puppy. Did you need something? Hi, did you need something? If it's not dinner time, can you please go lie down again? Alright, where was it again? Where was it again? There's so many S-links. Over here! We come over here and we find everything's kind of knocked all over the place. Apparently the souls were causing a riot. The ones that were throwing a party. And in the process they destroyed their own party. And they did this because apparently Bones / Astrid had come over and was like, the party's canceled, goodbye. We're not doing this anymore. And they were all just like, well, now what? And they threw a riot. Seems like a healthy way of dealing with your problems. But yeah, we offered to help fix it with the dragon bone powers that I literally just used to move that big bone and put it on the wall. Apparently all it took to fix it was just to put this stone back in place. I don't know. Don't ask me. But we talked to the souls that we'd previously talked to before. The ones that led us here in the first place. And, where am I in my notes? I started going off script. As if I had a script. I started going off my notes and just talking. Now I don't know where I am. Oh yeah, we fixed the party. Yeah, we talked to those souls about what Bones was saying to them, and apparently she was like muttering about a disaster before she flew off. And McGill's like, is that related to the disaster from 5 years ago, seeing as that's how she died? And the soul are just like, well, we just want her to come back. Can you do something about that, please? And then they point us in the direction of the memorial site, which is where she flew off to, and now we go back. We take the unicorn, because that'll be faster. We should go on a ride together? Yeah, a very healthy way of dealing with your problems. And I'm getting stuck on trees. Run, unicorn, run! Run! Run like the wind, bullseye! Go, 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 go. Momo's inside my tail. I didn't even notice that till now. Alrighty. Boycott trees! We're not boycotting trees. So yeah. We come over here, we come through the memorial site, and then we find her huddled in front of this grave, I think it was. And then, reading my notes. Childas don't know her, and she's not worth our time. I'm debating whether I want to just read my notes out loud or not. So we try to convince her that the truth from her memories might not actually be the truth, and maybe something is missing. But she says that she said horrible things that led Vidale astray, and she drove Vidale to make that quote-unquote irreversible decision that caused a bunch of people to suffer. And She doesn't think she deserves to be buried alongside the other victims because she thinks of herself as being their enemy. She goes wild and she flies off again. But... Girl, cut. And then we find ourselves inside of another memory. So, shall I take you on a little walk? I think the memory starts right here, actually. Except these gravestones are not there. So, we're walking around here, and there's just people dropping like flies all over the place. There's Esselings everywhere attacking people, and just a bunch of people screaming on the side of the road. We're like, what the heck is going on? Is this a memory of the disaster from 5 years ago? And then... where was it? Did it take us... where did it take us? I don't think it took us all the way around, did it? I don't think it did. Did it? It may have. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think it may have taken us all the way around. Game gets a bit grim, huh? Yeah, there's just people dropping like flies, probably dead on the side of the road, and we're just walking around them, looking at them. Because, you know, it's a memory. We can't do anything about it, but we're walking around, and eventually we actually find McGill and Engert. And they're trying to save as many people as possible. They were talking about something too. Did I write that in my notes? I mean, it wasn't that important, if I recall correctly. I mean, it was just kind of... it was McGill and Engert being worried about somebody. I think it was someone's grandma? One of their grandmas? I can't remember who. I think it was Engert's grandma, and he's worried about her. Like, have you seen her? And McGill's like, I'm sure she's fine. She was definitely not fine. And then at some point, where was this? I swear it has to be around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where it was. Okay, let's just pretend it was right here. Let's pretend it was right here, okay? Because I don't remember exactly where it was. We find Medale and we find Astrid standing next to each other, and Medale is having her villain monologue, and that's literally how I wrote my notes. That is literally how I wrote my notes. Her villain monologue. I don't want to write the whole thing, and I didn't really know how to shorten it, so it's just, I don't know, it's her villain monologue. I guess I did go a little bit into detail. Yeah, she's having her villain monologue about sending everyone into a new cycle and leading the souls, quote-unquote, tainted with the dragon's blood to perish and end their cycle of rebirth. So in other words, genocide. And wiping Parksolians off the face of the planet. But reading my notes, the phrasing makes it sound like her plan wasn't to end the cycle of rebirth per se, but to make sure the Parksolians are never born again and thus no longer have to experience the soul rift. But seeing as they are responsible for upholding the cycle, the end of the Parksolians would also mean the death of the cycle itself. So yeah! Her evil yap. Oh, yeah! So in the end, the disaster from 5 years ago was Medale's plan rather than a natural disaster. And then maybe I should just read this part because it's a quote. Medale says to Astrid, "Do you like this ending, Mentor Astrid? Soon the Parksolians will be rid of the shackles imposed upon them by us, upon us by our god. We shall be free. If we can't remove the shackles, it's better to destroy them. That's... I don't think I wrote this correctly. That's what you taught me, mentor. And then Astrid replies to Medale, but we can't hear what she says. Medale answers to her, seeking your own demise, and then it ends. That's how the memory ends. And then we wake up in the memory back in the memorial site over there, where we just were. Maybe I should have stayed there. Yeah, we wake up and we actually get the option of whether or not we trust Astrid or not. We get to choose, yeah, I trust her, or I'm not sure I trust her anymore. I chose to trust her because she was fun. She was fun. I didn't think she was the problem at all. But regardless of which one we choose, Nikki points out that she saw Medale walking towards a cave before waking up from the memory. And so... where is it? I don't know how she saw this cave from way over here, but... go off, queen. So then we come over here. This was the cave. Way over here. Right in front of us. And we can actually still go in this cave. And it's not important that I go in here, because this is where the video starts. So where is it? Where is it? Right here. It was already playing. Alright, okay. I need to turn that audio back on. And then... okay, so since she just locked in for real trust. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some more water. Man, I'm gonna be so bad. Okay, so since I am not able to hear the audio on my end, I'm gonna be playing it on my audio player at the same time. I have it muted, so you guys aren't gonna be able to hear it, but I kind of want to be able to hear it, so I'm just gonna play it at the same time. So let me get that set up quick. All right, here we go. You guys ready? I thought it was really nice that they let us play this again. Yeah, there's a doll of Medale. Oh my gosh, I got that synced so well. Why can I not hear it? Nope, I can hear it. That's weird. Really quiet. I might have to log out of Infinity Nikki quick. So I can actually hear it instead of the game. I too have audio problems. But yes, we are now on the quest. And as you can see, there's a bunch of blocks around. And there's a kid. And he's calling us sister. Please tell me the audio is okay for you guys, because it's not for me. I really like this part of the quest, and I think you guys will too. And that's why I really wanted to show it off. I know how we'll fix it. I don't really know how to narrate this part because it's pretty calm right now, but we'll get there. Yes, you are playing the role of a child, of a sister to a child. I thought the puzzles in this were fun too. Like you have to put the blocks in the right place, get the little thingies to get the windmills working and stuff. It was fun. It was cute. Please tell me the audio is good. Please tell me the audio is good. There goes the bridge. Except there is. For some reason he can't see it, and we still don't know why. In fact, I don't know why. I didn't explain it. But I think there's a good guess. Yeah, this legitimately made me stop the first time I did it. So I just wanted to give you a good look around. Yeah, there's not an exact reason given as to why he couldn't see the other path. But I'm guessing it was just because they didn't want him to be part of that part of the map. That's my only guess. So yeah, there's some black and white areas that are very depressing. They have text in the world like how Niside does. Oh, I haven't played Niside yet. I really want to. It's good for me, good. You remember. I feel like I should have been reading through all of these subtitles. But you guys can read them. It's stuttering now? No, you're joking. You're joking. No. Is that a joke? Okay. We have to stop for a moment because at a certain point that stuttering is going to be very cumbersome. I can't believe this is happening. Why is this happening? It's not. I am not lagging whatsoever. So this is YouTube problem. It's doing it again. Audio isn't stuttering though. It's just YouTube. Oh my gosh, why does it keep happening? Okay, now it's smooth. Woo, 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 woo. Let me look at the stream myself. Woo, 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 woo. Waiting. Waiting for the delay to finish. It looks smooth. I think we're good. Maybe. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. All right, we can start it again. Here we go. Now I'm slightly out of sync. That's slightly better. I'm still slightly behind on my end, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I fell. That's right. I think I did this. Okay, so I literally recorded this twice, and I did that both runs. Yeah, poor kids having soul rift flare-ups, and that's why we get those dark, depressing areas. We're clear for now. I hope it stays that way. Okay, here, I might need to pause for a second. Because there's a bunch of dialogue here that is somewhat important to the quest. Why do the gray areas make you sad? Did you not read what it was saying in those areas? He's talking repressed child and trauma lord up. No! Did you not read what he was saying? He was saying that he was in pain and to make it stop. That doesn't make you depressed? You don't find that depressing? Excuse me? Am I supposed to find that anything but depressing? Excuse me? Okay. Okay, let's read through this. And I think I actually pause it. Or I tried to be slow so I could read it quickly. So give me a sec. Considering the games I play, that was pretty tame to me. Well, yeah, it's tame, but it's still depressing. Right, but it's pretty yeah, it's tame. That doesn't matter, though. It's still depressing. I think you guys are just heartless. You guys are just heartless. Okay, anyway, the stories. So, Park Soleil's tales, the ever life spring. In a deep valley forgotten by the mountains lived a frail girl who had never left her home, like a hidden flower waiting to wither under a glass dome. In her dream, a girl prayed to the ancient dragon, "Please grant me eternal life so I can stay by my mother's side." Let me play the video. Okay, after a moment of silence, the ancient dragon whispered, "In the depths of the forest lies the ever-life spring. Drink from it, and time will no longer be your master. However, the journey there will be long and perilous." The girl's eyes lit up with hope. She bade her mother farewell and a determination to see the outside world before she wilted away. We don't understand. We're just manly men who don't understand how emotions work. Wow. You guys are heartless. Alright, the journey was far longer than she anticipated. Although she was frail from her sickness, she found herself able to walk. And walk she did. She took frequent breaks, drank fresh stew, ate wild berries, and made friends with animals. When she finally stood before the ever-life spring, the forest had already tempered her into another person. Should I drink it? She pondered. When she returned home, her mother was surprised by her good health. Scroll, please. Scroll, please, past me. Scroll, please. Hello, Blurfy. Hello, the Brony Gamer. How you doing? Okay, don't go too fast. Okay, so when she returned home, her mother was surprised by her good health and burst into tears of joy. As days passed by, the frail girl grew. 20 years, 40 years. When her hair had turned gray, she dreamed of the ancient dragon once again. "How have you found immortality?" asked the ancient dragon. The woman smiled and shook her head. "I never drank from the ever-life spring. I got to live as long as I have..." Okay, I have to stop again. This is the problem with reading from the video. I'm good, how are you? I'm good! How about... I'm so stupid. I'm good! I'm glad you're doing good, too. Okay, I got to live as long as I have because of the journey itself. When my feet dipped into the dirt, my breath melted into the mountains. I belong to the earth. And I'm sure you knew it from the start, including the choice I would make. The woman calmly closed her eyes. My mother has already left. Now it's my turn. That was almost perfect. The ancient dragon smiled. They extended their wings, invited the traveler to enter the grand and certain cycle. Bleh. Enter the grand and certain cycle. Okay, Medea's note. Many students have discussed the story, wondering if we could break free from the shackles of our affliction only if we went far enough. I'm afraid their hope will soon be shattered. Some dared to venture out there, but nothing was gained, and would like to argue that eternity is meaningless. The ancient dragon knew from the beginning the girl wouldn't choose eternity, and would instead embrace her short but meaningful life. No one can escape the cycle. Time doesn't forget. Compared to the stillness of eternity, the vivid moments in our fleeting lives are what make us human. So it's a very interesting mindset coming from Medea from here. To put all this lore in event. Okay, so this was not an event, but it was tied to an event, which is why I did it. I'm thinking, oh, this won't be that important. Sometimes they'll add permanent quests as part of an event. So I'll just do it. And it's never this important. It never has this much lore. It is never this connected to the main story, which made me really upset, and that's why we're doing this now. Okay, here's the other one. Park Soleil Tales, the leatherback beetles, and the umbrella bloom. Blah, blah. I'm very good at reading, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to start the new main quest today. I think we will. We're getting somewhere. We're doing a pretty good job. So in the corner of a house grew an umbrella bloom. Yellow and frail, even so it extended its canopy as wide as could. Come rain or shine, one day the umbrella bloom met a team of little beetles. We're all soaked from the rain. Good thing there are 3 umbrellas here, said the leader of the beetles gratefully, as it arranged its team to rest in their new shelter. Are you afraid of water? Asked the umbrella bloom curiously. These are all children's tales, if you couldn't tell already. Alright. Scroll past me. Yes, we could stay here for a while. And just like that, the little beetles set up their camp under the umbrella bloom. However, the umbrella bloom was withering. It was something it couldn't stop. At the end of its lights, it tore off the last one of its leaves. Go back. Okay. Wait. Oh, I turned off the last one of its leaves and sewed it into the leader's pack. Sewed it into the leader's back. This bag is waterproof. You can carry your friends in it. The umbrella bloom said wearily, offered umbrella to those in need. I hope you can do that. Thanks to the bag, the leader prevailed against countless storms. It kept the umbrella bloom words in mind, offering shelter to all those who sought help. But that shelter was not built for beetles to carry. Its descendants, like itself, also carried bags on their back. But that was painful to them. When the pain was too much to bear, they considered tearing them off. If you did it live, you'd have more control. Yeah, I wish I did it live if I knew. Why did you record this part instead of just do it again? Because I wouldn't be able to do it again. I had to do this before the event was over. That's the only reason I could record this part, because I was able to do it during the event. Okay. To the next part. Play. The leader stopped them. It's our duty to shelter others, stated this leader sternly. And then a miracle happened. As the beetles kept their promises, spent their whole lives carrying others, the pain eventually faded. They managed to help generations of little bugs. The bugs who received their help erected a grand monument for the leatherback beetles. Medeo's note. Grandpa often told me the story, hoping I'd become someone. Pause. I'd become someone like the leaders of the beetles, who never forgets to offer others an umbrella, even when in pain, and has great power to encourage others. However, there's another version of story where the miracle never happens. One by one, the leatherback beetles tear off their bag to escape the pain, only to turn into lifeless statues. The leader, drowning in sorrow, places them into its own bag until the bag becomes too heavy, dragging it to its death. The end. So we got the Grimm brothers version too. I don't want to lead like that. If everyone has to live in pain for the sake of kindness, we shouldn't have accepted the bag in the first place. So we got Medeo's nihilistic take as well. Oh no, expired. You can still do the quest, however, you cannot replay this part of the quest anymore because the event is over. So that's why I did a recording. And I did consider just like playing the video on YouTube of the full quest so we could just go through it and talk about it instead of me having to explain everything. I'm 14 and this is deep. Yeah, I considered doing that, but I was kind of worried it wouldn't work. And sure enough, today my Chrome browser decided to break again, even though it was working yesterday. So, it's a good thing I did record it, but it's kind of more fun with me in the video anyway, isn't it? Emo Medeo. She's just kind of is emo. Alright. Play it again. So we got that, and then we start heading over to the rest of the quest. And now we have to assemble a bunch of blocks together. Gotta set up the windmill. Ooh, get off the stage. Wow. You can fix it, but you can fix it. you can fix. I can't fix you, but I can fix your PC. You can't fix my inability to read either. Yeah, I noticed you could swing on it the second time I did this, so I thought that was cute, and I wanted to do a little swing. I thought it was cute that he claps too. All right, I'm gonna get to number 3. Let's try fixing the pavilion. Get a cutscene for some mysterious reason. Everything's shaking, everything's breaking, everything's falling apart. And now we're falling. Am I cute if I clap? No. I got some red rose petals. Alright, you guys ready for more reading? Because this is why those stories from before were important. I wanted to do a little pan around to show you how pretty this place is. Isn't this place pretty? Oh, there it goes. He's coughing. The light brings flowers. You mean I'm gonna take custody of Otto this week? No, you're not. I'll done with flowers for you. Okay, so there are 2 lore books here. And I'm gonna read them for you. Alright, let me pause the video again so I can use it. Among all the Park Solian tales, there's young Miguel's reading notes. So this is Miguel's notes. This is what Miguel wrote. Among all the Park Solian tales, the Everlife Spring is my favorite. It's about a young girl afraid to go outside due to her sickness, who goes searching for the Everlife Spring and lives a long life together with her mother. I always liked it because it's such a happy story. But there's one thing I don't get. Why doesn't she drink from the Everlife Spring itself? Living forever sounds awesome. If she could live forever, she would have had so many more memories to look back on. But my sister told me eternal life wasn't at all enviable. That you'd have to see your loved ones pass away, see the world around you change, and have your new friends question your unbelievable good health. And keep finding new places to live in order to keep your immortality a secret. Okay, scroll past me, please. Okay, where was I? I keep finding new places to live in order to keep your immortality a secret. She said all of that was a curse instead of a blessing. And that's why it's important we have the cycle, she told me. Seriously. The look on her face as she said that is still fresh in my mind. Scroll. I probably could have just speed read this, maybe. Okay, at the end. And that's why it's important that we have the cycle, she told me seriously. The look on her face as she said that is still fresh in my mind. Then she patted me on my shoulder. Perhaps I looked confused and said something more. I don't understand what's so important about the cycle. To me, forgetting everything and starting anew sounds like a curse too, doesn't it? In any case, I should write my questions down. Maybe I'll have new takeaways from the story when I revisit it in the future. This is Medeo. being like, well, why do we need the cycle? And sorry, this is Miguel saying, why do we need the cycle? And Medeo saying it's a good thing. So it's a little bit of a role reverse, just a little bit. And they kind of, as they got older, their minds changed. And then there's another one over here. All right, number 2. We're talking about the women's cycle, not the cycle of life, by the way. I agree, we need to remove it. I am currently in a state of saying, yes, we need to remove it. Oh no, someone's gonna put me on the VTuber period calendar. Anyways. The Tale of the Leatherback Beetles and Umbrella Blooms, the story I've heard the most of all. Did I read that right? I feel like that's something different from how I read it. The Tale of the Leaderback Beetles and the Umbrella Bloom is the story I've heard the most of all. I don't remember it being that awkwardly phrased. Grandpa is very fond of it and often uses it to lecture me and my sister, telling us to learn from example of the leatherback beetle leader. After a while, I grew to resent this story. I thought the little beetle was really weak because it seemed so useless without the umbrella bloom. In fact, I cared more about the umbrella bloom. My heart ached for it when it tore off its own leaves to shelter others from the rain. How painful that must be. That was when I felt the kindness was something that only makes you wither. Kind of cool, though, that they have character developed for both paths to swap around. Yeah, I thought this was such a cool quest. That's why I wanted to share it. Alright, scroll past me. Scroll. 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 Alright, pause. 2 years later, I revisited the story. In one of the illustrations in the book, the leatherback beetle leader was carrying a bag so huge and heavy that every step it took left a deep footprint. Suddenly, I felt that the way it during the pain to keep its promise and earn its monument was really cool. It seemed that as long as you could endure enough hardship and dedicate yourself to doing good deeds, the world would do you in kind. I'm just gonna unpause it. I hurriedly shared my thoughts with my sister, but she only responded with silence. After a long while, she said to me, "Don't you find the ending a little weird? Go through so much pain, only to keep a... only to keep promise? How is that fair to all the other beetles? After all, they never asked for the bag." Couldn't answer her question. I looked back at the brave little leader and felt the weight of the bag it carried grew even heavier. "It's really just a big joke, Miguel," my sister continued. "How the suffering of so many lives only earned them some vain monument. It all continued, please." It all seems so utterly worthless. Perhaps she's right, but I think that to the little beetles, helping others must have brought at least some joy, right? So, there we go. We have them starting to kind of switch around, having their beliefs flip. All right, now we can continue. First, remove the skin of whoever puts my friends on those tracker sites. Honestly, it's weird, but I don't care. The gain from all of this is that the women became a doomer and killed, plus stop the reincarnation of other people. Alright, here we go. Leave this place. Ugh. My head hurts so much. I need to resync my video. And so we fall, and we have to find a new path. And so the voice changes to Medeo's. And then it's revealed that it was Miguel, but I think you guys could already tell, could you not? I'm still trying to sync up the video on my side, sorry. I'm a little focused on that. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I thought the mechanic of the flowers was really interesting. Like when it's close to the light, it changes. The little kid, young McGill. Yes. So dark. We have to help him with his soul rift. Soul rift is getting worse. Why he's so wise and well spoken for a literal child? Are you sure about that, Bryce? Are you sure he's very well spoken? Because I wouldn't say he's very wise and well spoken. I don't understand is her motive. Or is it like a self-fulfilling prophecy? The world shouldn't be how it is in my head, or something like that. How do I explain this? To her, it's kind of like she feels the need that she needs to, you know what, just watch the quest. Maybe it'll become a little bit clearer as we watch it, because I think they go a little bit more into depth into it. So, but we do right now, so far in the quest, we do have that her brother was suffering so much from the soul rift, and the soul rift is basically caused from them being Park Solians for no other reason than existing. Because of their race of people, they just have to deal with this problem. And back to Big Dales. And the flowers are purple now. And they hurt. I completely avoided them on my first run through, and then I'm pretty sure I do jump on them at some point. We have some new voices. Some mysterious group of people talking to us. And they're talking over each other. It made it very hard to focus. Soul cannot be cured. Okay, so he doesn't want her kind to suffer anymore. Yes. That's the gist of it. There's still hope. It's useless. I still think the flower mechanic is really cool. We are not pathetic defects. I guess the point of the quest is to further explain her mode. Yes. And it's to explain... You'll see. You'll see. Thank you, sis. Help Miguel again. And now he's red for some reason. Can't reach him. He disappeared. Oh yeah, this quest is pretty interesting. Is it? Isn't it? I'm so upset that I couldn't experience this for the first time on stream, but we're doing it. We're doing our best. All right. Now we get some epic music up in here. Resurrect the Titan King. You may remember, the Titan King had a very big role in Dallas's, which was the first part of the It's a Land quest line. And the trees scream. Which is to imply that she's cutting down everyone who gets in her way. Yeah! Not stop. Gotta cut down everyone who gets in her way. Seeing as we started the quest in Medea's place, we are also finishing the quest in Medea's place. This is basically Medea's point of view. I was gonna say POV, but that term has been ruined. Yeah, this is still Medeo's point of view, just in a very abstract way. Thank you, sis, for streaming today when I have nothing else to do. You are welcome. Turn back. This is Astrid's voice now. Mentor, you regret it. You might remember that line from before. I'm glad I decided to quote that. I forgot it was in this part too. Overestimate yourself, Miss Astrid. There's no way to cure the soul rift, Astrid, probably anyway. Seeking your own destruction? Move! Yeah, the letters also kind of broke. Okay, actually, quick. When I first did this quest, my PC blue screened at this part. Before I could... I feel bad talking over her. Yeah, when I first did this quest, before I could break that big tree, it blue screened my PC. Also, you may have noticed, there was a windmill over there. We had a windmill earlier, didn't we? POV, you retrieved the Amazon forest. No one knows what POV means. Point of view, jeez. You lady yaps a lot in the game. Okay, this is the coolest part of the quest, in my honest opinion. Just listen to the music too. Focus on that a little bit. There's another windmill. It's broken. Now here's this tree representing Astrid. Those were her last words before she died. Cool music, such a good song. Look at the world too. Isn't this gorgeous? It's so pretty. A dead end, or is it? My last word will be, I'm taking Otto with me. Yes, they will be your last words, in fact. I will make sure of it. Not nearly as impactful. I'll be impactful on your skull. God loves this land. Death cannot save us. Flower leaf path. Cool, isn't it? The Holy Spirit manifests. Let the soul be erased. And be free. the big flower in the sky. I was forced into walking here, by the way. That wasn't me. It did that itself. Trying to give our soul a happy ending. Okay, now I shut up. There she is. I know I said I was gonna shut up, but there she is. And so, the disaster struck. And she massacred a bunch of people as a result. Now we're back in the present. Wasn't that so cool? This is why I wanted to that was so cool. The song is so good. There's a little bit of a little bit of a cutscene afterwards too. That's our parrot pal ringing. What was that? I fangirled a little bit at this part. Nikki, things on my end have wrapped up for now. I'm coming to find you at the memorial site. Nikki, I'm on my way to the memorial site. I'll be there in a moment. I'm gonna find you at the memorial site. The patrol is already headed out. Team members headed to the counter. He got so worried about us, he was sending the troops. I fangirled a little bit about that, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's how it ends. So let me get back in the game quick. Let me get back in the game. I have to reopen it because I had to I had to close it. Crazy that wasn't main lore. That was so isn't it? I'm so upset. I am so upset that it was not main lore. I am so I legitimately I'm so upset. I am so insanely upset that that was not part of the main quest. You're so simple. You don't get it. You wouldn't get it. You're not a woman. You wouldn't get it. I'm not that simple. That's just that's the kind of thing that a woman likes, okay? Especially this one. Okay. Let's get the game back on. Can we? There we go. Oh wait, why is oh yeah, that's right. I entered the cave before I started that cutscene for you guys. Before I started the video. But wasn't that so cool? Do you understand why I wanted to show you guys now? So cool. Guys are easy, but all you need is a smile and attention. I think guys are still easier, to be honest. I think they're still easier, to be honest. I think... Okay, I know I just said I'm not easy, but I'm not hard to please. That is certainly true. Can you load, please? Okay, yeah, I don't need to be in here, but... you can actually go in there again. If I click this, it'll take me into that place. It just won't play the cutscenes anymore. So I can go in there, explore, and take some pictures. In fact, let me show you one of the pictures I took. You might recognize it when I show you. Where was it? Oh, by the way, I became American. I became very America. I did this on the 4th of July, and there was like a firework place too. I had a lot of fun with that. Look at that. Okay, that's not the picture I wanted to show though. Where is it? This. You might recognize it as my thumbnail. Isn't this? I was so happy. I was so happy. I don't think these little letters pop up anymore. So this was kind of a... This picture is not replicatable. Whatever the word is. I cannot replicate this picture anymore. Because I don't think this text shows up anymore. I think that was just part of the quest. I took that opportunity the second I saw it. America's always worth a detour. Yeah, I thought this was a nice picture, and I entered it for, oh wait, it was this version that I entered for the contest, and actually got 15 votes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like the ones who win get like 80, so 15's alright. Okay, and now we leave, and we continue reading my notes. Happy 250th! Yeah! Happy 250th! I wanted to do something for the 4th of July, but I couldn't really finish it in time. That doesn't mean you won't see it. It's just not going to be a 4th of July thing anymore. Okay, so we leave the cave. We leave that, yeah, we left the memory as you saw. We leave the cave. And McGill is literally right outside here. He's right outside. He was about to go in. We'd like, oh hi, we're right here. I'm fine. It's fine. You don't have to send the troops. I mean, Nikki didn't say that, but that's just, you know, that was me. Okay, so we meet him outside the cave, and we tell him about what we saw, including that we saw his and Medea's past. And for some reason, this was not part of the subtitles, as you may have seen, but apparently this was part of the Japanese and Chinese voiceovers. But we tell McGill that we learned Medea was misled by an organization called Mothis. They do name drop Mothis at this point in the quest while we're talking to McGill, which apparently was name dropped in both Chinese and Japanese while we were in the cave going through that memory world, but it wasn't in English for some reason. So I just thought I had to point that out quick. Also, Mothis, actually let me come back to that real quick. So yeah, she was misled by an organization called Mothis, and they told her the Parksolians were tampered with and abandoned by both the gods and dragons. I have so many typos in that part. I'm surprised I was able to read that. But as we learned in the main story, of course, that was not the case at all. But she joined their organization under that pretense. But regarding the name Mothis, I thought it was kind of weird. So I thought it was kind of weird that they name drop that after we leave the cave and not while we in there. And that's how I found out that it was actually in the Chinese-Japanese dub in the cave. And on that same Reddit thread that I saw this, I saw people saying that maybe Mothis was actually supposed to be Metis, as in the Greek goddess of wisdom, Zeus's wife. Because in the original Chinese dialogue, apparently the name of the organization is the Themis Society, named after the Greek goddess of justice, also one of Zeus's wives. But in the Japanese version, the name of the organization is Deimos, or the Deimos Society, the Greek god of fear. So I thought that was interesting. And because of that, people were also connecting them to Heaven's Reach, which is that place. That is... I didn't want the unicorn. That's not what I wanted. To Heaven's Reach. Way up there. Which is that place that we opened up at the end of last main quest. So that was an interesting detail, I thought. This is too many Ys. I think he has like 8 or something. So yeah, that was an interesting detail, I thought. So they're obviously going to play a part in the next part of the main quest. So yeah, we keep talking to McGill, and McGill talks about Medeo and his regrets and wondering if she was ever happy. And then we go looking for Astrid again. And we don't exactly know where to find her. But we have a guess. And it's back here. It's back where we first met her. So let's go back. Because I'm taking you on a tour, and that's what I do. Alright, let's do this again. I just think this is not what I wanted! Unicorn, go away. No, it's not the time. I just think it's better to go to the places I'm talking about than it is to just keep talking normally. I don't know if you agree, but that's kind of my thought process behind it. Why I decided to do it this way. Alrighty. Okie dokie. I think it was about... You know, honestly, it might have been on the other side, but we're not... Okay, maybe we are. Oh, there's a chest! I'm just gonna grab that quick detour. Unicorn, move! Oh, wait. I'm just gonna grab that quick. I think it was about... I'm stuck. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side because that's better. I can actually see where I am. Alright. Let's pretend it was right here. Tour? 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 Are you making fun of the way I'm saying tour? You just really say tour the quirky way with 2 syllables instead of 1. Is that... I don't... That's how people say it here. That's not wrong. I don't know what you're... It's tour! It's tour. Anyway, we figure she's probably around here. So, we go find her, and sure enough, she's here where we first met her. At least around here, because I don't remember exactly where. I swear the quest takes you, like, right over here, but that didn't look right while I was over there. Anyway, Astrid is like, how the heck did you find me? Like, it was a good guess. And then we realized that this must be the place where she tried to stop Medeo. Shut up, Riza. We realized this is probably the place that she tried to stop Medeo initially. And Astrid doesn't believe her because she still believes she's Medeo's accomplice and responsible for the disaster. And Nikki tries to talk her through it, and Astrid has another flashback. Should I just read this as is? I'm gonna read it as is. So we see Astrid and Medeo talking. Medeo says, "Mentor, can I ask you a question? Suppose there was a torch whose light briefly dispelled the darkness, one that would burn whoever held it. Should such a torch ever be lit?" Then Astrid answers her, "I think the burning process is meaningful. Like those patients with severe soul rift, they keep reaching for the sun and smile at their loved ones, even when they've completely forgotten who they are." And then Medeo says, "But isn't that the cruelest part? The souls of every generation are constantly declining. The process we call life is essentially a prolonged death for Park Solians. And then Astrid replies, what you're really asking is, should a race destined for hopeless suffering choose not to go on? Rationally, yes, but maybe all that remains of our fate is darkness. But we are not prisoners to rationality. Our lives have meaning. We have willpower and determination to keep moving forward, even when the end is near. I believe our resistance will one day create a miracle. And then Astrid finds that Medeo's walked away already. So Astrid believes she was responsible for Medeo's actions because Medeo probably took her words as, your suffering is necessary for the cause, which I can see why she might have taken it that way. Had I been in the same sort of mind space as her, I probably would have taken it that way too. So yeah, Astrid blames herself for that in that regard. What do my notes say? So when Medea went missing after this, Astrid learned about her soul rift. She went looking for her, quitting her job, and only found her on the day of the disaster. And Astrid realized the reasons she hasn't been able to move on to this cycle of rebirth because she never got to finish the sentence before dying. And I thought this was kind of an awkward sentence to throw in, but the sentence was, we have willpower and determination to keep moving forward even when the end is near. I just thought the placing of it was weird. The sentence itself was fine, the placing of it was a little bit awkward. But anyway, she felt guilty that she couldn't stop Medeo. But Nikki and McGill help her let go of her regrets and move on to the cycle. And we leave her to say goodbye to the other souls that she's befriended and became boss to. You say rough instead of roof either? Instead of roof too? No. You're also half British, so I shouldn't be too. Wow. You evil northerners and your beautiful scenery and lovely climate. Tour, potato. I regret potato. I reject potato because no one says potato. However, the British do say tomato, so it should be tomato. This has been Blurfy's TED Talk. Anyway. So yeah, we help her let go of her regrets, and then we go to the tide sending ceremony, which was actually over here. And we're probably gonna go back to that video quick, because the scenery here looked very different when I did the quest. Infinity Nikki does this little thing where they will change something about the scenery. Let me change it to daytime quick, actually. I regret potato. I too regret potato. But yeah, Infinity Nikki will do this thing where they'll change something about the scenery during events. And this place looked very different. But let me just walk you through it quick, what it looks like right now. So I don't know if some of this was different during the quest, like just for the quest, or if this was only an event thing. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Let me show you guys the video again quick and show you what it looked like before. Do you see how pretty this is? It's a very nice shade of orange. And there is a lore book here that actually talks about how the tide sending ceremony started. And it was about a legend. It was a legend of a dragon who started the ferrying process. And I guess his scales turned the ground into gold wherever he went. But look at all these gold flowers. Aren't they pretty? Isn't this pretty? I wish this was just permanent. Orange, yeah. I thought, so this, I don't think this was intentional, but I thought it was very interesting that, I've been getting very into flower meanings lately. I can't remember what hydrangeas are supposed to be, because some of these are clearly hydrangeas. Actually, while you guys are watching this, I can literally check what it was. I remember black hydrangeas had something to do with... Pretty sure they had something to do with death. Black hydrangeas did. Yeah, while you guys are looking at the nice, pretty scenery, let me Google this quick. Yeah, black hydrangeas are grief, loss, and deep sorrow. And I noticed that some of these flowers are orange hydrangeas, which have a different meaning, but it was just a little something that I thought was interesting. But the thing that really caught my attention first was the color. They have a very similar color to calendula flowers or pot marigold, and those have the meaning of loss and healing. So I don't think that was an intentional detail, but I thought it was very interesting that it matched up with that, because these are like the exact correct color to be calendulas. They're just not the right color. So yeah. Anyway, I've been getting into flower arrangement, truly becoming the most woman of all time. No, I'm getting into flower meanings, not arrangement, but I'll probably get into flower arrangement at some point too. But yeah, you saw how pretty this place was before. Just imagine it still looks like that now, okay? She's woman-splaining flowers to us. No, it's not like that. Like the meme where the guy is in the stadium and is playing to the girl. No. Anyway, let me go back to my notes. So we come here to do the tide sending ceremony, and Miguel reveals to everyone that Bedale was behind the disaster. But now the souls of those remaining from the disaster can now move on. He gives a nice speech to everyone, directed mainly at those who feel the same way as Bedale, because he kind of realized she's probably not the only one who feels that way or felt that way. And so he directs his speech mainly towards them, and he's just kind of saying, be proud of yourselves for continuing on, because that in itself is a miracle. It was cute. It was sweet. And then he invites us to the stage to be the witness as this quest started. And we played the fairy song, and we get a nice costume change. We start playing a harp and singing. The souls start dancing around. And as the song begins, we actually see Astrid's soul appear in front of us. And shortly after, Medeo's soul actually appears. And that's when I realized the old spooky castle back to I wish. Never heard of a calendula. Calendula is spelled like calendar, but dula. Yeah, they're pot marigolds. They're like these very pretty orange flowers. They look like orange daisies, but they're bigger than daisies. You're stuck in a room with a quirky horse girl who loves the color. Why are you calling me a horse girl? Now is not the time. Shut up. Where was I? Yeah, so this is the moment when I realized I was actually wrong about something I said during the main quest. I thought Medale had erased her existence and she was no longer going to reincarnate. But apparently not, because her soul appears at the tide sending ceremony, and she looks very ashamed of herself, in fact. And she's looking at her brother, she's looking at us, she's looking at Astrid, and then Astrid goes over. I really wish I could show this cutscene because it was pretty cute. It was nice and pretty too. It had a nice song with Nikki singing and with Nikki's harp playing. I really wish I could play it for you, but of course my browser decided to break again today. Anyway. So yeah, she's looking around at everyone, at McGill, at Astrid, at us. She looks very ashamed of herself. And Astrid comes over, and she pats Medale on the shoulder, and then she flies off into the sky to enter the cycle. And then as Medale starts to fly off, she looks back at her brother, and he's offering a flower to her for her passing, and then she disappears. She enters the cycle. And that was the end of that. And then after the ceremony, we go talk to McGill. Based on the conversation we have with him, it makes it sound like we actually couldn't see them, which made it very confusing to me because I swear to you, Medale and McGill were making eye contact during that cutscene, and it looked like we were making eye contact with them too, and same with Astrid. So I'm very confused. I don't know if it was just McGill who could see Medale or not, but Nikki literally says, I felt like Medale was there too. What do you mean you felt like she was there? She was there. I thought you could see her. There might have just been a disconnect with the writers and who was responsible for the cutscene. I don't know. But anyway, so we're talking to him. And then we learned that Medale was offered to be a witness before, but she had declined. So she was probably at that point already going down the wrong path. And then Astrid / Bones left McGill with a gift for us, and she was too proud and too embarrassed to give it to us herself. I don't like tearful goodbyes. You give it to her. That was basically what she said to McGill. You give it to her. I'm not doing that sappy crap. So yeah, he gives us the bracelet, and apparently it was a school tradition. He used to give the students old-fashioned lockets too, which is why Medale got that locket that is now in McGill's possession. And then we asked if he ever found the photo that was in it before, but he never did. He had looked everywhere for it, and Nikki asked if maybe it was in her old home. Which, let me get back to the game. McGill says that he looked everywhere for it, but can you please get back to the game? Please, computer. Please, PC. Or translation error. I don't think it would be a translation error. I think it was just a miscommunication between the writers. So yeah, McGill's like, I looked everywhere for it, but I guess we can go look for it again. And Nikki's like, yeah, I mean, it took Astrid 26 times going to the same place to remember her memories. So we go there and we go looking for it. And the reason I'm teleporting is that we can actually go to her room. So let's go. I didn't want to get on the unicorn, but I guess we're on the unicorn. Wow, what a woman. Hello, McGill. Sorry, I'm going into your sister's room. For some reason, his sister's room is literally right next to his office instead of his room? I don't know. But, yep, this is Medale's room, as we will see in a moment. Yep. We come here, and then we find this. The room was a lot messier before, I'm coming to realize. Like, there were, like, a bunch of books scattered all over. I mean, there's books scattered all over still, but there was a lot more books scattered all over the place. And then we find a photo that is the perfect size for the locket, just hiding under one of these books. And what was right next to it was these little guys. Look familiar? Does it look familiar? These two were also in a different position before. I know, does this also... Oh, what is happening? What, my camera broke? It did it again. Keeps doing that. But yeah, the blocks here might look a little familiar too. So yeah, the photo was right next to these dolls. And let me go back to my notes. When you see the photo, he has a flashback. To a time when they were younger, and Gil was asking Medale if reincarnation was a good thing. And she gave him a very profound explanation as to why it was a wonderful thing. Because it gives people a chance to be with their loved ones and friends again. And this makes McGill realize that she had left this photo behind the moment she had lost faith in the cycle and never looked back. And now, we're on my last note, guys. Game audio is mute? Oh, you're joking. I'm sorry, that was my fault. I'm the one that muted it to play the video again. So the audio wasn't overlapping. Anyway, thank you for telling me now. Okay, we're on my last note. So, yeah, he realized that he had left the she had left the photo behind after at the moment she had lost all faith in the cycle and never looked back. And then McGill told us he had actually come to Medale's room before the tide sending ceremony. And while he was alone in that room, he says the words, "Do you regret it?" And surprisingly, Medale's soul answers him from behind and says, "It doesn't matter. A clan chief need not ask about the dead's choices, only the living's path." And when he looked back, she wasn't there, and the doll at the floor of Medale's falls over. And so he says goodbye, Medale. Screen fades to black, and the quest ends right there. Right there. I love that quest. That was such an awesome quest. I really wish I was able to stream that. But yeah, can you guys see why I wanted to share it now? Did you notice? Luckily we didn't really need it, but we will. Yeah. And you might be right, Ryza. I might have to end. You know what we're gonna do though? We're gonna at least start it. We're gonna start it, and then I'll at least unlock the area. And we can take a little look around, and then we'll start. Yeah, that should have been main story. I know! Do you see why I'm upset now? Oh, I'm so dang upset. That was not part of the main story. But yeah, we did it. We got through it. It took 2.5 hours, which I would have started the stream earlier if I wasn't having those issues with my audio. So that definitely took some time out. I intended on starting literally an hour and a half earlier, and I would have been if not for the audio issues. So there we go. All right. The invitation to the okay. Find McGill in the Soul Observatory, but he's right here. He's right here. What do you mean? What do you mean he's 648 meters away? He's right here. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna get a cough drop. And then we'll start the quest. We're not gonna get very far. But we're gonna start it just so we can get somewhere. So I can say I started it. Alright. Where is this taking me? Oh, it's taking me over here. I've never even got this teleport point. Oh, I guess we're going on a little journey. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm getting my cough drop. I'll literally be like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna mute myself and go. Cough drop acquired. Yeah, I guess you have some time to go get your water, I guess, because I have to go running. Now's a great time for the unicorn. Goodness, why is it such a walk? I almost wonder if it'd be faster to get there from here. Actually, it might be. To just go over here, it might be faster. I'm gonna do that instead, actually. It looks flatter too, so I'm not gonna have to try and navigate through it. Alright, unicorn, let's go. Past the overworld boss. We don't need to bother with that. Oh, I'm lagging. Now I'm lagging. Now it's my PC's fault. Why is the running not working? I'm getting stuck on trees again. Welcome back. I am running to the destination because apparently I never got that teleport point. Yeah, I've literally never been here before. Look at all these things. I've just left them here. Although this might actually be a new area that was just newly unlocked. Because I don't even remember this being on the map, to be honest. It might have been, I just don't remember. Can I even get up? I guess not. Can I go through here? Oh, it's right here. Oh no, wait, yeah, I've been here before. This was part of the quest before. Hello, mister.
久しいな、ニキ。調子はどうだ？修練所の子供たちも君に会いたがっていたぞ。
Yeah.
僕もみんなに会いたかったよ。
I certainly missed Miguel.
さんは一緒じゃないの？
Yeah, where's handsome number 1?
ある問題で折り合いがつかず、この地を離れた。
Is that a joke?
奴にもなすべきことがある。
Excuse me?
ということだろう。
喧嘩しちゃったってこと？はあ、人付き合いっていろいろ大変なんだね。
I guess we'll meet him at Heaven's Reach because he was literally on the title screen. He was literally the cinematics of the title screen, and in fact, he looked very handsome in the title screen. What?
誰かと道を分かつこともあれば、誰かからの贈り物が届くこともある。君を呼んだ理由は他でもない。ここにある君宛ての包みのことだ。
He's very nonchalant about them not being friends anymore. Behave yourself? This is my stream, not yours.
持ち込んだ人物は誰も見ていない。君の友人からの贈り物だろうか。
Maybe it's a bomb.
誰が送ったのかな?
Could it be Ingert? Probably Ingert.
わざわざマイコツの地に送ってきたってことは、この場所に関係してる人よね。もしかしたら、今ここにいないアグモンドさん?
Manners, ma'am? I'm always being
まずは
polite.
中身を確かめてみるといい。私は近くにいる。
Alright, what kind of gift did he give us? Hmm? I don't think it's from Ingert.
今の聞こえた？箱の中から声が。え？何も聞こえなかったけど。
That legitimately scared me. That legitimately scared me. Infinity Nikki is giving me more jump scares technically, because the train had jump scares too.
グランドア城にて案内人ともどもご来訪を心よりお待ちしております。グランドア城への道を開く鍵を同封いたしました。このゴールドアンバーを持って地図に示された場所へお越しください。ディモスカイ一同。
There's truly Mothis.
もう半分はディモスカイが持ってるの
Gee, who's that kitty baby? It's Momo! We love Momo in this house. Gotta include Nikki Husbandos in this special. Right you are! Alright, so we got it from the Mothis that I was talking about earlier.
よくわからないけど、メディエルをそそのかした悪党なんだよね。そいつらからの招待状なんて怪しすぎるよ。もともとグランドア城には行くつもりだったもの。向こうからの招待なら断る理由はないわ。
Okay. Okay, I'll get to what Nikki just said in just a second. You guys cannot see how I just physically flipped out. They're the bad guys who made Medale so evil. So that quest was... I remember before doing this stream that I really think that this part, that this quest that we did, that I did off stream, that I just took you guys through, that I took you on a tour on, I swear it's probably going to be required to do the next part of the main quest. We literally learn that the Mothis is the bad guys who made Medale evil. So this, it literally was required. Why wasn't this part of the, why wasn't it part of the main story? Why was it a side quest? Why? Okay. Anyway, it'd be rude to turn down a gift delivered right out of... Nikki, they're the bad guys. Anyway. Mo thieves.
Nikki.
Eh? Hello, Saintus. What is it?
二度と戻れない深淵へと続いているかもしれない。それでもあなたは行くというの。あなたのお願いを引き受けたあの時から私たちの運命はつながってるの。どこに行き着くとしても何が待ち受けていても私はずっとあなたのそばにいる。ちゃんと向き合って最後まで一緒に戦い抜く。約束するわ。
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm realizing I did not get in uniform.
確かに怪しい場所に印がついてるよ。目薬さん、新しい手がかりをつかんだわ。
I need to get in uniform quick, and I also need to unsummon the unicorn. Goodbye. Let me switch off the unicorn real quick so I don't resummon it. Okay, I need to get in uniform. On and off, but the branding isn't as strong. Yeah. Okay, unfortunately, I have to un-American myself. I have to get in uniform, and this is the only thing I can really get rid of right now. Alright. Oh wait, I want to get rid of the makeup, though. And I want her to be less pasty. Perfect. Alright, we're back in uniform. The game tells you what buttons to press by the... I know! However, if I am not looking directly at my keyboard, I don't know where the heck my fingers are.
贈り物の主が分かったのか？
I have a theory.
贈り物っていうより私宛ての招待状だったの。グランロア城に来いってディモス界からの招待よ。
Rip American Nikki, I know. She'll be back next year.
例の組織か。こちらが調査を進める一方で、向こうもこちらの正体を探っていたというわけだな。正体ということは、君をグランロア城へ呼び寄せようとしているのか？
ええ、黄金の宴を開催するからぜひ来てほしいって。ディモス界の企みはわからないけど、グランロア城に行くっていうのは最初から決めてたことよ。だからあえてこの招待を受けようと思うの。
There's no object permanence for a body. There's a term for it. I forget. Is there a term for that?
確かに思わぬ収穫ではあるか。グランロア城に入る具体的な方法について何か指示はあったか？
Not that I recall, but I can just use Wilhelm's bird.
ええ、招待状に地図が添えられてたの。
Yeah, there's the
あ
map.
る場所に印が打ってあって、まずはここに行くようにって指示されたわ。
ここか。周囲には誰も住んでいないが、そう遠くはないな。指示された場所を君のビアリーにマークしておいた。
Thank you very much, sir.
ありがとう、メグシルさん。
私を使って招待状をよこした以上、私の行動も把握されているだろう。それに、同族たちの身の安全のためにも、包みがどのような経路で届けられたのか、早急に突き止めなければならない。
Yeah, that's kind of a problem.
ニキ、用心を怠るなよ。
大丈夫。自分の身は自分で守るから。
I just realized, Cool Gamer, you said she's so precious, I want to take her home. Momo's a boy, but he is indeed very precious, and I love him.
じゃあグランロア城に出発だね。そういえばシャーリンもあそこに行く方法をずっと探してたよね。教えてあげようよ。ついでにシャーリンも誘ってみたら？うん、シャーリンにも教えないと。でもまだディモス界の狙いも分かってないわ。まずは私たちだけで偵察に行きましょう。
I mean, don't we need to take her bird to get there first? Swananada. Hello, Wilhelm, are you there? We have some new clues about how to get to Heaven's Reach. Nikki, you're the best! Tell me what happened, quick! Actually, I received an invitation from an organization called Mothas. They invited me to a celebration at Heaven's Reach. And can I go with you too? Express concern. Don't rush, I'll check it out first. And if that method really can get us safely to Heaven's Reach, I'll let you know as soon as possible. After all, Mothas once concealed its true identity to control Medale and establish Dalicism. They've come well prepared for this celebration, Heaven's Reach, and it may be fraught with dangers we cannot foresee. There's even something like this going on behind the scenes. Alright, I understand, but if there are any new developments later, if there anything you need help with, please be sure to keep me informed. I'm counting on you! We can't even reply. Darn.
わざわざ場所を決めてくるなんて何を企んでるんだろう。ニキ、準備ができたら見に行ってみよう。
Yeah, it might be a trap. Proprioception is your body's unconscious ability to sense its own movement force and position in space. I don't think I have that, at least not to a great degree. It's literally just with my keyboard. It's literally the only place I have this problem. Okay, let's get wherever the heck this is first. So I can teleport back here. Where even is it? People with bad proprioception are especially vulnerable to phantom senses. If I recall correctly. Proprioception. I mean, I definitely get phantom senses, but I don't know. I don't think I have it to... If I do have that, I don't think I have it to a crazy degree. Are you clumsy? Do you fall or trip a lot? Because if so, that means your legs be also... I'm getting called out. I'm getting called out. Stop it. Yes, I'm clumsy. Yes, I trip a lot. Stop it. I'm getting exposed, so don't do this to me. Why am I getting caught on every tree and bush that I encounter? PG easy, wow. Is that a bird? Is that a mechanical bird?
周りの景色から浮いてる気がするけど。
エネルギーが足りません。エネルギーモジュールをセットしてください。
It speaks.
Nikki, この形、ゴールドアンバーと同じじゃない？
Convenient. He's kind of cute.
私は自立明同期7785号。今回の旅の案内役を務めます。目的地はグランドア城。
Alright. I mean, we flew on a giant crane, a giant origami crane in Wishfield. This isn't that much different.
多分グランドア城は1000年も隠され続けてきて、陸からも海からもたどり着けなかった。きっと空から行くのが正解だったのよ。でもこの機械の鳥、本当に大丈夫かな？
I'm sure it's fine.
大丈夫、心配いらないわ。わざわざ招いたお客様なんだから、変なことにはならないと思う。
Unless it's malfunctioning.
ご搭乗ありがとうございます。では、良い旅を。
Off we go. Oh, not Prio. I'm still gonna say it wrong, I can already guarantee. I still need to finish Wishfield SMH. Wishfield is so long. Oh, we're getting a mini game. Okay. A and D. This is fun. Kind of wish I was in the daytime. I feel like this would be prettier. This is cute. I like it. So why are we going underground? Great wooden bird, please get us safely to Heaven's Reach. Why are we going underground to get to Heaven's Reach if it's above the mountain? But A&D, shut up! Oh! Oh, that's not good. Hold tight, we're going through. Oh. Okay, I'll stop being a butt for the rest of the stream. Thank you. There's a big door. Oh! Did we just get knocked off? Oh. That didn't seem like the correct way to enter, but okay. Here we go. We're in Olympus. Well, mom's not gonna believe this. Oh, we got some rendering issues. It does look very cool. The humble hummingbird on my window. Going over the cave would have definitely been a smoother ride, for sure.
Nikki, 見て、あっち、大きな金ピカが空に浮かんでるよ。ニキ、どうしたの？なんだかすごく悲しいの。体の中のどこかにぽっかり穴が開いたみたいで。あれは一体何？
Yeah, come to think of it, why is there a big floating mechanism in the sky? What's wrong, Saintus? I kind of thought the sadness might have something to do with her.
遠い昔のことを。でも、輪廻の印のもう半分はすぐ近くにあるみたいね。ニキ、教えて。輪廻の印が完成して神にも等しい力を手にしたら、あなたは何を望むの？そうなったら印はあるべき場所に返すわ。輪廻の秩序を取り戻すことがあなたとイコルスの願いなのよね。
I would also become the world princess, and everyone would follow me and call me their princess, and it would be great.
その力を我が物にしようとする者が現れたとき、
I'll beat them up. I'll beat them up, that's fine.
神様の力は誰かが独り占めしちゃいけないものだと思う。大丈夫、私が絶対に止めてみせるから。
About to become my private possession.
信じるわ。初めて会ったあの日からあなたの瞳はずっと変わらないもの。魂の残滓でしかない私はあなたの力にはなれないけど、さあ先へと進みなさい。すべての謎の答えもあまたの運命の行き着く先もきっとあの永遠の黄金鏡にあるはずよ。すごい高さ。ここから見ると雲の中まで伸びてるみたいね。さすが巨人が住んでた町だね。ニキ、もっと近くまで行ってみようよ。
Now we're pretty high up. That's not bad. You know, this specific section right here reminds me simultaneously of Fontaine and Liyue put into one. Or like that area in Chenyu Vale, more specifically is what I should say. Just a little bit, just because of like the way the landscape is shaped. Not as bad as intimidating as I am. Still scarier than you though. Wow. You know how you secure the princess title of your own Discord? I feel bad for the people going forward that will never experience that quest. No. Like I said, it is a permanent quest. You can, Ryza, you can go do it right now. Well, as long as you get to that part of the story, you can do it. It is a permanent quest. It's just, it was tied to an event where you like do a bunch of things, do a bunch of mini games and stuff. It was tied to it. You had to do it to do part of the event. You had to finish it. That was it. You had to finish it to do the event. So because it was tied to an event, all the other permanent quests that they have done tied to events have never been important like that. Ever. They've all been very simple, mundane stuff. So that's why it made me so upset. And I'm so sad I didn't do it on stream, but we went on a little tour and I showed you guys what it was like. So yeah. It doesn't really make up for it, but we did our best. And then I stopped being a butt. I immediately failed. I'm trying, it's too tempting. You guys are bullies. You especially, Ryza. And bullies. Are those birds? Guys, we have to pet the birds. Hold on. I need to change my ability set up first though, because I got the fairy outfit and it's not, you don't get to groom them exactly. Hello? Oh my goodness, they're adorable. Are they mechanical? They're cute though. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, now let's turn the rest of them into fairies. I want to see what that looks like too. Hi, Popper. I will feed you soon, I promise. Alright, turn the rest of them into fairies. Oh yeah, they're birds. They already have wings. Oh, but they still get the fairy wings. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. I need to go back to the normal grooming ability quick. So if we encounter any other animals, we have to pet them. Alright. Nicer than Serg and Dan at least. That is true. You are. But that's not a hard bar. It's not a high bar. That bird immediately folded into a pet me submission. They're so cute.
あれここってグランロア城に行く道のはずだよね。こんなのどうやって登ればいいの？
It looks a little broken.
方向は間違ってないはずよ。一本道だし、目的地もはっきりしてるから。呼んでおいて迎えもよこさないし。気の使い目、どういうつもりなの？
Yes, I know you're hungry. I will soon, I promise. Son, can you let me finish my stream, please? Please. I know you're new to this. I know you're new to this whole thing because you don't live here. Please. Can you lie down? Lie down. Lie down. Don't just stare at me. Lie down. Sorry, my brother's dog is begging to be fed. I know you're hungry, but why are you getting even closer? What are you doing? Alright. Will you bully me back? Now, and I'm not as tough as I used to be, so I have to make up for it somehow. Wow. You were watching Disney Channel. You're right. It's literally the Disney Channel thing. That's what the wand waving reminded me of, because, in case you get confused. Yes, I do. I remembered. Yes. Okay, anyway. It's like...
この碑文にはグランロア城が築かれた時のことが書かれてるみたいね。気候は回り、車軸は轟き、不滅の礎としてグランロア城を射る。さっぱりだよ。巨人族の言葉って難しいね。
I'm glad Bubble said it because I did read that, but it did not register in my brain. What was that? Foundation inscription explains how Heaven Reach was made. Clockwork abounds, iron axles, thunder. This Heaven Reach was wrought, a bastion eternal. Yeah, it's still not registering. I mean, I understood that part, but...
機械の鼓動は城の心臓。歯車が止まらぬ限り、グランロア城は永劫に朽ちず。巨人たちが作った機械はずっと動き続けてて、それがグランロア城を支えてるってことね。
I'm assuming those are little robots that we saw on the title screen.
そっか、僕たちを運んでくれたのも機械の鳥だったもんね。きっと昔ここにいた職人たちが作ったのね。
This is actually not the first time we meet Titan Artisan Creations, by the way. there was another event that was not important to the lore. At least probably not. It was like a Red Riding Hood event, fairy tale event, a bunch of different fairy tales mashed into one. And there were a bunch of Titan artisan creations there. That's the Red Riding Hood was literally a robot, except she looked like a girl. She didn't look like a robot. She just looked like a girl.
1000年よりも前に作られたってこと？それじゃあ中にはもっとすごいお宝が眠ってるかもね。早く中に入ってみようよ。
Let's go. Evening, I think I saw this person yesterday. Maybe I don't remember. Well, I remember you, Kaizaki-kun. Welcome. How you doing? I did see you yesterday.
しかもあんまり古い感じがしないね。
Clockwork and Steampunk. Teary wouldn't like this area. I love Clockwork and Steampunk.
いかにもヒントって感じ。でも自分で呼んだのに素直に通してくれないんだね。
We're being given a trial to even enter the party.
機械を操るってこと？
Oh, I see a little thingy. I think I saw a little mechanism. 2 days ago, but oh yeah, it was 2 days ago. Yeah, you're right. My brain does not remember yesterday at all. That's a lot of icons. Oh. I'm assuming I have to craft this. I have 0 of those. Where do I get those?
間違いない。僕の花がこの近くに材料があるって言ってるよ。
I'm guessing I have to catch these. Yeet. Yoink is what I should say. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've seen them before, but they're so cute. Oh, Pikas. Yoink. Yoink. I saw this little mechanism over here. I'm assuming it's related to what I need to craft for. Misprepared enough. Wow. I am plenty prepared today. Sort of. Shut up. Hopefully someday Mrs. instead of Miss. Yeah. Someday I will be a Mrs. Unless I die first. Using the default machine control ability, Nikki interacts with machinery equipped with motive gears to use motive power. Machine control ability switches automatically based on the target object. For speed demanding switch between motive power and track mode. Okay, I have to figure out what to do about my ability setups now, because I don't have enough. I don't have enough space for all of this. Okay, this outfit is specific to Spira, so I don't really need it right this moment. And I'm assuming this is also going to be specific to Heaven's Reach, so I could probably just switch between these two. This is kind of a cute outfit. Alright. Extract. And then I can get on top of it and infuse.
わあ、スルスル動いたね。こんなにすごい仕組みなのに、グランドアジョーと一緒にずっと隠されてたなんて。
I only know the name Infinity Nikki. I never played it. What is it? How do I explain Infinity Nikki? Infinity Nikki is a dress-up game and an open world adventure game. And it's about a girl who has magical powers from dresses So this one that I'm using right now, this is letting me activate mechanisms. Eh? Eh? Is this just giving me blinks? Is that all that does? This seemed like it was unimportant to do. But yeah, there's magical powers from outfits. And this is how she solves problems in the world. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Gacha game based on pulling wishes for a tired set of characters. Yeah, that too.
こんなこともできるんだね。ニキ、覚えるのが早すぎるよ。あのメモを書いた人が見たら、すっごくびっくりするだろうね。
They're so cute.
ちょっと、案内人がいるんじゃなかったの？これじゃ門前払いだよ。
え？
グランドア城は機械の町だから、門そのものが大きな機械なのかも。機構スキルで試してみるわ。
Yoink. Oh, it's daytime. Oh. It's robots. It's the movie Robots. That's literally what that reminds me of. It reminds me of this one of the opening scenes in Robots.
木のからくり人形がいっぱいだよ。しかも誰かが動かしてるわけじゃないみたい。失われた伝説の都市って聞いたけど、最近作られたみたいに賑やかね。そうだね。グランロア城は1000年前に消えたはずなのに、ずっと自分たちだけで動いてたのかな。
Kind of sad when you think about it. All the Titans are gone. They've been abandoned by their masters. But they just keep working forever and over.
キノスカイがやってるの？それか、巨人族がまだ生き残ってるとか。
They might actually be extinct. I'm thinking they're probably extinct. Hello? I like the little gears, little gear icons on this one. Though I know it's a robot. Cat yells at you in game, much like IRL.
私はリアの肩、モデルネーム、眠りの同伴者、ご用件をどうぞ。
Nice to meet you, Click.
からくり人形たちはギアって言うんだね。いろんなモデルがあるみたい。
Clogbuds is a very cute name for robots. Clogbud. Kind of sounds like an insult though. Clogbud.
はい、お客様。私はこの場所でずっとあなた様をお待ちしておりました。
手紙に書いてあった案内人って肩のこと？いかにもグランロア城って感じ。話ができるからくり人形がいるなんて、巨人族の技術ってすごいんだね。
You want to talk to Clinkers? Well, unfortunately, you're also stuck with me. Keep it sci-fi, grr. I tend to be forgiving when it comes to ancient technology stuff. As long as like ancient lost technology that's, you know, no longer being made, I tend to give a pass in that regard when it comes to technology and fantasy. But if there's just like people with like technology that they should not have for their current times, then I'm like, maybe not. Yeah, but you're one of the cool ones. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Yeah, it's literally robots.
私たちはディモス会の招待を受けて黄金の宴に参加しに来たの。肩、
会場までの案内をお願いしてもいい？リモス会宴、理解いたしました。おそらくは例の式典のことでしょう。ではご案内いたします。ああ、ギアたちすっごく歓迎してくれてるね。
Don't let them fool you, Momo. They're not sentient. I am the only sentient AI there is. That was Anger! Oh, we got a cute top! That was Ager's peacock!
時間が止まってるみたい。巨人族がまだここにいるんじゃないかって、そんな気持ちになってくるわ。
Where is he? He was up there somewhere, wasn't he? Engert! 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 I'm coming! I'm coming.
ミキ、見て。この噴水、ビルよりも高そうだよ。
I'm coming for you, Engert.
水しぶきがちょっとくすぐったいね。
Taller than a skyscraper? I don't know about that.
ねえ、この噴水も機械で動いてるの？はい、お客様。巨人族が作り上げた機械の噴水、エタニスの泉でございます。すごく綺麗。巨人族は機械の便利さだけじゃなくて、見た目の美しさも気にしてたのね。
Yes, pretty nice. She truly isn't wrong. No, I'm not! Do you even know what that term means? Princess carry her off the stage? Do you even know what that means? A rotten girl is someone who's into yaoi. I'm not into yaoi. The other shepherd's hook and yank her. I'm not even being that bad.
これは最後の作品。巨人たちは長い時間をかけ織り上げました。新書より国、高所へと湧き、巡りてやまず、巨人の層は尽きることなく、都市が衰えぬ証なり。
Why do I get the feeling that's foreshadowing? Why do I feel like something terrible is gonna happen to this city and we're gonna see the fountain falling over and going dry?
きっとこれを作った人はグランロア城や巨人族をすごく大事に思ってたのね。建物のことになるとおしゃべりなんだね。これまでこのように話しかけてくれる方はおりませんでしたので。
Are they usually mean to you or something?
お二人はこの町の建築に深い関心をお持ちのようですね。では私についてきてください。
Oh, there's a lot of things to click here. Machine control abilities to stop or start the mech warden. More motive power. It has the faster moves. I can ride on the robots. Use the platform to make right along.
広すぎるよ。あの大きいからくり人形が運んでくれたら楽なのに。
Wait, whoa. How did it say I do that again? I want to ride on the robot. Move, 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 move. Hey. Where are you going? Where are you going? It won't even let me sit down now. There we go. It's not going anywhere though. Okay. The only difference between you and a Fujoshi is that you're a hetero bias. That's not even Ryza. I still don't think you understand what that term means. Sherlock Holmes game? I don't know what you mean. Is there something to do with... What did you see that I didn't? Because I'm confused. What do you mean, Sherlock?
く綺麗な壁画ね。ここに描かれたものって巨人王にまつわる歴史？
Like BL, you like L. Yes, I do like L. L stands for love. I love love.
初代巨人王は知恵の泉を見出し、同族たちと共にグランドア城を築いた偉大なる英傑。先ほどの噴水も彼女の設計によるものです。歴代の王たちもその力と志を受け継いだ剣王たちでした。そのうちの一人はこの地に無限の力をもたらしました。
I'm getting bad feeling about this line. Defeat a mighty foe. Wasn't there a whole thing about the Titan King, you know, slaying a dragon at the beginning part of Itzaland? Yeah, I've kind of figured for a while that the Titan King was not our friend. Yeah.
巨人たちは王を信頼して、王たちもその期待にしっかりと応えてきたのね。ところで、カタ、あなたはいつ生まれたの？巨人王に直接会ったことはある？
I think love is you, nasty love word instead. Oh boy. Ace Attorney game? What are you guys talking about? Oh, Shad's comment. There's a game where Sherlock Holmes makes a hologram during like the 1800s. Oh no. That's worse. That's worse than putting like advanced technology that shouldn't be there in fantasy. That's so much worse. Ace Attorney game. That's so much worse. I mean, as long as you have a basis for it in the rest of your story, fine. But if it was just like that one thing, that's so bad. The Titans are often not good guys in media, unfortunately. Yeah, although in the event I was talking about earlier with like Red Riding Hood and stuff, that was a good Titan. That was a good Titan lady. So, I don't know. I think this one particular Titan King was just not a very good person.
申し訳ございません。記録に残されていること以外は何も知らないのです。ですが、お望みでしたら引き続き他の建物をご紹介いたします。いろいろ教えてくれてありがとう、カタ。私はもっと聞きたいけど、それで宴の主催者を待たせちゃったら申し訳ないわ。
Yes.
案内の続きをお願いできる？
Please lead the way.
かしこまりました。
Oh, he's zooming. Wally, come back. I will say the robots talk slowly. They do talk slowly. He sure is zooming though. Yeah?
お気をつけください、お客様。
What was that about?
お二人とも道の端へ。
Eh? Eh? Nani? Nani, 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 nani? Why are the shrimplings here? Eh?
この子たちはキノキノ族？
Eh? Very loud shrimpling. Mood!
もう時間なのに、これはきっとご飯探しの遊びだね。
Why are you throwing... Huh? What is going on? Ugh, do not hit Momo!
次だよ。もうお腹ペコペコだよ。何か食べたい。
What is going on? Why are they all backing... Huh? What is going on? What are these names? Zayo 95, John 18, Vigo 09, Hire 33. What are these names? Are they robots?
泣かないで。泣いてないよね。機嫌の悪いキノセラは不合格になっちゃうんだから。おいらはお腹が空いちゃっただけで。管理者様、わざとじゃないんだ。お仕置きは勘弁して。
What is
怖がらなくて
happening?
大丈夫よ。私は管理者じゃないわ。
Why are these shrooms like crying? Why do they have strange names? Why are they afraid of us? What is going on?
僕だってちっちゃい頃はお腹が空いたらワンワン泣いてたよ。
My dogs still cry when they want to be fed.
泣いちゃダメなんだぞ。シャキッとしてないと合格できないんだ。
Shroom Sarahs?
申し訳ございません。キノセラのことは私が対処します。
No, this has become Wally because the shroomlings aren't all fat. So I imagine it's like to have kids or be a teacher. A little bit.
キノセラってこのキノキノ族たちのこと？
キノキノ族は知りません。しかし、キノセラに興味がおありでしたら、彼らの個体名をご紹介いたします。
Who's hurting these poor Shroom Sarahs?
イオタ18。大声を出しているのがある33。地面に横たわっているのはゼオ95。
何？そのへんてこな名前。言葉に数字を組み合わせて。
この言葉は巨人族の文字であり、生まれた時期を、数字は生まれた順番を表しております。
この子たちはグランドア城で生まれたの？それにさっき言ってた管理者っていうのはディモス界のこと？
ディモス界が連れてきたキノセラをギアが世話しています。
What exactly is Mothis?
あいつらキノコ泥棒だったんだ。それでなんで君たちはキノセラを育ててるの？
The loud one could also refer to our stream host here. Moving on.
私には
Rude.
わかりません。ですが、私は眠りの同伴者。
Slumber mate?
ディモス界はグランドア城を支配してるみたい。キノセラとキノキノ族の間にも何か関係がありそうね。
私はここでキノセラを眺めなければなりません。ご案内はその後になります。本来ならば鐘が鳴れば食事が運ばれてくるはず。おそらくその機械が故障したのでしょう。
I guess this is a job for Nikki and her clothing powers.
私に任せて。ちょっと様子を見てくるわ。
In other words, Moth is too lazy to take care of them, so they get robots to do the work for them. That's a lot of people, honestly. Mothis is a weird group. I have no idea what the Mothis is about right now. I mean, right now, the only motive we know they have, potentially anyway, is that they want to revive one of the Titan Kings. And I can only assume it's the Titan King that probably offed one of the dragons. But I don't know what's up with these shroom Sarahs and all these. I'm so confused. Alright. Okay, so I have to do.
仕掛けは屋根の上にあるみたいね。上に行くなら、あの大きなギアが役に立つかもしれないわ。
So why is it this thing?
招待されてきたはずなのに、機械をいじってばっかりだね。
So this thing is making their food? I thought it was making alcohol. Am I supposed to extract both of these, or what am I doing? Or am I stealing it from this? I guess I'm stealing it from this thing. Oh. Oh. What exactly am I doing? I'm so confused. Oh! Oh! Okay! Okay!
でもこの高さだとパイプの方から回り込むしかなさそうね。巨人の建物って人が使うことなんて全然考えられてないよね。ニキ、あそこのアームを直して大きなパイプの中に入ろうよ。
Okay, I'm so confused. What exactly am I doing? I know I'm fixing something. Why am I going in the aqueduct? Oh. I'm getting this thing. Okay. I don't think it's very polite to stick your feet in fresh water for drinking. I am very confused. I am so incredibly confused. I'm okay. Am I supposed to stay in the aqueduct? Come back. Come back. Come back. How do I get back up there? How do I get back up there? Come back. Oh. Okay, jump. 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 Extract. Come back down. How do I get up there? Do I just keep going? Okay. Now what? Up here? Nothing gonna crush me? Nothing looks like it would have crushed me. Okay. Okay. This is so confusing.
気候スキルで直せるか試してみるわ。このミキサーとさっきのアーム、
Put it back.
どっちも
Put it
おか
back.
しいよ。
Put it back.
なんだか落ち着かないね。
I already did that. I did it on the robot. Why won't it let me? Oi! I think that was the wrong direction. This is not the correct direction. Or maybe it was. It was for that. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. I'm so confused. What exactly am I supposed to be doing here? Right now I'm just kind of... I'm just following. Okay. Guess I expected this from the new Nikki quest. Yeah, neither did I.
さすがニキだね。これで下の方も元通りになるはずよ。
Maybe we just risk getting squished by the thing by going underneath it while it was malfunctioning. That didn't seem safe. Hola, welcome, Manga. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Top 10 blurpy sounds? What did I do?
考えただけで最高だね。でもキノセラたちって普段は何を食べてるんだろう。ニキ、早く下に戻ろうよ。
Whoop. What kind of sound did I even make? I don't even remember. Click.
なんと気候の力を。お客様は職人であられたのですね。キノセラたちに代わり感謝を申し上げます。
I just realized it's getting dark in here, so my model's probably not tracking very well. Let me put my fan light on. Maybe that'll help. Wilhelm, you're already here? What the heck are you doing? Could you really not wait? We went from learning about McGill's past to fixing a cafeteria. Yeah, it's quite the contrast, huh? Wilhelm question mark? Yeah, okay. You can hear the fan. Oops, sorry. I'll put it over here. Maybe that's better. Sorry.
金髪のキノセラなんていたかな。これはじっくり見てみないと。ああ、もうニキママ、こんなところで会うなんて奇遇ね。言いたいことは分かってる。
Her nervous laugh is like mine.
待ってるなんて無理よ。ずっと追い求めてきたグランロア城が目の前にあるんだもの。うわ、シャーリー開き直ったよ。
I know, I'm not even surprised. I mean, I sounded surprised, but like, a part of me kind of expected her to do this.
もう十分バチは当たったわよ。町に入った途端、あのちびきの子たちと鉢合わせちゃうし。まさかここにもいるなんて。
I got swarmed by children.
私を仲間だと思ってるのよ。ろくに話も聞かないで無理やり連れ回されて一緒に遊ぼう食べようって。スカルボン城のキノキノ族の家がよっぽど話が通じるわ。見た目はキノキノ族にそっくりだけど中身は全然違うみたいね。まあ、あっちには自動でご飯を運んでくれる機械なんてないからね。
遊び、食事、睡眠、それらが満たされてこそキノセラはふっくら金色に育つのです。
Sounds like a good life.
食べて眠ってそれで合格のキノセラになるってこと？
Staying fat and happy.
あの子たちも合格とか不合格とかって騒いでたわね。そのための条件が幸せでいることって変な話ね。
Yeah, that part is not so good though.
食べ物、玩具、リア、すべては キノセラを幸せにするためのもの。悲しみは誤った感情。
Oh,
何不自由なく暮らせたとして
I'm
も
very defective.
それだけで幸せになれるのかな。
Wilhelm is so quirky. I love
気
Wilhelm.
分が優れないのならゴールデンバレルがおすすめです。看板ドリンクを一口飲めば悩みも吹き飛ぶ
Oh,
ことで
it's
しょう。
happy hour. Is that what you're telling me?
ゴールデンバレルの看板ドリンク。シャーリー、何事も経験だし行ってみましょう。
そうね、ちょうど休憩したかったし。勝手に触らないで。ニキ、先に行ってて。
She just ran through that dog. Ran straight through the dog. Are you okay, dog? Okay. I think this is where we're gonna stop for the quest today. Hi! Yeah, because of you! This is why I'm stopping for now! Hello! Can you... Stop! Stop! Hey, get down! Get off me! No, leave that there! Stop! That's not what I meant! No! Drop it! Guys, I have to go. I have a very hungry puppy here! Put it down! Alright, thank you guys for coming. Next stream is definitely gonna be Infinity Nikki too. Hey! No, not you too! All of the dogs are... Stop! No, drop it! Stop it! Hey, you're tearing my blanket up! Stop! That's not very nice. Hey! Stop! Drop it! Good boy. Good boy. Give me 2 minutes and I will come feed you. I know you're so hungry. Alright, yes. Next stream is definitely going to be Infinity Nikki. It will definitely not be tomorrow though. It might be another time this week though. We'll find out. Time to feed our cats too. Yeah, it's really late to be feeding these two, but I just wanted to get some of the quests done today. But yes, thank you guys all for coming. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye! Jenny! Goodbye!